Good morning, guys. It is 7 a.m. Stars are still out yet. But today I'm going to be running grain cart. So first thing we got to do this morning is fill up the Thunder Creek fuel trailer here so we can put fuel in the combine and the cart. Oh man, that's not convenient. One-handed. But while we're waiting, might as well give a little overview of the grain system here. So here's our two pits. They both hold about 500 bushels, so pretty much a perfect hopper load. Put each hopper in one and then empties in there and then empties up this grain pump, which is technically faster than a leg, and goes all the way up into our wet bin there. That one holds 20,000 bushel. And the system's set up so when this 20,000 gets full, starts filling that should be about 10,000 hopper bin. That's our old wet bin, so 2 wet bins if we need them. Then when the dryer needs wet corn, goes up into this 2-tier dryer. Here's the control room here. Got all the controls for the auger loads and the dryer here. Obviously it's not going, but we're really barely drying the corn this year, which is really nice. So then you don't have to spend it on propane, spend money on a lot of propane or anything. But we're it's coming in at about 17%, and we're drying it down to 15%. So we got it set really low. We're usually running about 200, 210, but this corn is nice and dry this year, so that's pretty handy. Then we got the blower here. That's the pipe system that blows up into the bin. Josh got the combine fired up, and we're on to the next rig, getting fuel. Go 315. Well, it's 32 degrees, so it'll be a little bit of a cold start, I guess. Oh yeah, it's a little cold out. Smoking a little bit. This Thunder Creek is really handy during harvest. So it holds 700 gallons of fuel and 50 gallons of DEF, I believe is what that means. But we use this thing a lot during harvest. Man, my windows are dirty. But it's getting stuff warmed up on the combine. Got a truck over there. We're ready to go. And just trying to get this tractor warm up a little bit. Look at that intake temp, it's 30 degrees. Look at the frost too. It was a very heavy frost, but it's towards the end of October, so kind of expect stuff like this. And we're rolling. So the plan is for today, we are gonna finish up this little field here. It's this field, and then there's a field kind of that building site over there. It's all combined probably about 20 acres. Then we're gonna move to our second to last field of corn. That's 170, I believe. So nice and big field over there. That's a pretty square field, so that'll be a breeze to run cart on. And yeah, just gotta finish this up first. But definitely a weird field here. We got kind of a triangle here because there's a ditch over there. And then there's a field in the kind of between those barns over there. So kind of a weird field, but I guess the corn's doing kind of good here. Well, the frost is a little too heavy, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit this morning. Because if we run too much frost through the combine, it's gonna plug up the sieves, and that is not fun when you plug a combine. So we're gonna have to wait for the frost to kind of melt off this corn before we go. As far as a harvest update though, beets got done about, well, let's see here, a week ago actually. So that's good. Beets are done. Obviously beans were done in the last video, I believe. So all we have left is this corn and tillage to do, and we've got probably about 350 acres of corn left, almost 400 probably, and it's October 26th today, so if that gives you a little reference. But yeah, we got corn to do, and we're just we're pretty happy with how beets went. We didn't get rained out that much this year, so it just went like a breeze. And we also couldn't harvest corn for about 3 days. We kind of had a major breakdown, I guess. The hydraulic pump that runs the orbit motor that turns the tracks to actually move the combine, that went out a few days ago, or about a week ago, and we were shut down for about 3 days because our dealer couldn't come out and look at it right away. So that kind of put a hold on corn harvest, so we're a little behind on corn, but as far as overall, we're pretty much right in the right spot. While we're trying it, you just put one hopper load on me, so I think it'll go now. The frost seems to have melted off the plants now. As you can see, we have the best corn on the farm right here. Man, that stuff's like 3 feet high. Man, that's some good corn. So we're running about 850 RPM, and we got the gate wide open, so it seems to be the perfect speed. So when the thing starts filling up, I have time to actually go forward and it doesn't overflow. Well, he's emptying out the rest of his hopper here. Got this little triangle done. Now it's just that little field between the buildings there, so that'll be a fun one to do. Man, what a huge field. Look how long these rows are. Wow. Well, that's it for this field. Gonna move to the next one now. It's just emptying what's on his hopper now, so. So this is like a 2012 Magnum Case IH, and they've got this efficiency mode. They've got road efficiency and field efficiency mode. So I've got it. All you have to do is move this, and it's telling the tractor what speed you want. So I want 16, 17 mile an hour. So it's gonna find the best gear and the most efficient. Like right now we're only doing 5 gallons an hour, so pretty interesting. I didn't even know these things had that feature, but you can even use it in the field. I don't use it in the field, but on the road it's really nice. So when you come up to a stop, I just pull that back and it slows down for me. Open up another one. So we got this 40 across the road here, and then this, I think it's 140 acres, I believe, on this side. So we're gonna start on the small part. Fun fact, that's one county, that's the other county. We're on the county line right now, so looks like I'm in Swift. I'm in Swift County. Oh yeah, it's lunchtime, baby. Cooking along at 4 mile an hour. This corn got a little hailed out, but it was after the ears were all put on, so I guess we'll see if it affects the yield or not, but there's definitely a lot less leaves on it. So the cart we got in this tractor is a 1050 Demco, so it holds approximately 1,000 bushels. And at the moment, if we fill it, we filled it pretty much where grain's falling out the sides, but we fill as full as we can, and then I dump it, and then that gets about a truckload. It's a pretty light truckload, but it fills the trailer. So if I got 100 or 200 more bushels of capacity, then that'd kind of be the perfect cart. But this 315 pulls it really well. If I'm loaded full, I can still go on flat ground at least 16 mile an hour at least with full load. So yeah, this tractor is pulls this cart really well. Oh, we're feeding the deer. That's how full we get this. She's sprinkling off the top there. Man, the deer are gonna be attracted to this field. He's got about 24, oh, pheasant. It's amazing the wildlife that comes out here. 24 rows left. I'm loaded. And then once I'm done and he gets those picked up, we're going right across the road to the big field. Well, after the long drive over to this field, we made it. Took all of 5 seconds. Well, I keep getting a engine air filter block message up here, so I'm just gonna take a guess that would be why. And it's both sides too, so we should probably let her breathe. Well, that did not help, in fact. I guess the actual air filter down there has got plugged up with corn dust. That's what happens when we're loading into the wind, but now I gotta get that out and clean it out. Well, I kind of hit this thing on the tire, and we got a good amount out. Hopefully can run with that, so I don't have to get a whole new air filter at the moment. Come on, man, you already have your lights on? I have no competition tonight for the light game, I guess. It's dark enough, plus I have no competition tonight, and we're opening up these ends here before it gets too dark. Then we got all this to do without opening ends. So, well, I'm only going 6 mile an hour because there's another one. There was tile put in down here, so there's still like the trenches settled in, and man, I found that out the hard way. Don't ask why. Well, that's gonna put an end to our day. So there's the sprocket that turns the chain on that head. The bearing went out and the sprocket pretty much broke off. So it's 9 o'clock now, so it's not worth going to get the part for after hours. So it's a Saturday night. We're just gonna have to fix it Monday morning. Nothing we can do about it. I mean, I guess we got a good amount of acres done today anyway. Got those 2 small fields done. We got that 40 across the road, and got a good amount of this field, about half done. So we got a good amount of acres done. So nothing we can do about the breakdown. It's just we were only gonna fill like 2 more trucks anyway, so it'll be fine. Looks like the dryer's doing well. Corn still coming up really dry, which is really good. We're only at 130 degrees, so we're barely burning any gas, which definitely saves a lot of money. But thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys clicking on the video and seeing how corn harvest is going. We should finish up middle of next week with corn, so then harvest will be done. So appreciate watching. We'll hopefully get the corn head fixed, and yeah, we'll keep drying corn and knocking out acres. So thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time.